In the grand tapestry of human history, there are moments that defy explanation, events that challenge our understanding of what is possible. For millennia, we have grappled with the mysteries of life, death, and the forces that govern our existence. We look to science, to philosophy, to the cosmos for answers. But what if the greatest answers lie not in the stars above, but in the stories of one man who walked the earth 2,000 years ago? A man whose touch was said to mend the broken, restore the lost, and even conquer death itself. The Gospels, ancient texts that have shaped civilizations, are filled with accounts of these extraordinary acts. They paint a portrait of Jesus of Nazareth not just as a teacher or a prophet, but as a profound healer. From the desolate roads of Galilee to the bustling city of Jerusalem, tales of his miraculous power spread like wildfire. These weren't just simple remedies for common ailments. They were profound restorations of body and spirit that left witnesses in awe and authorities in disbelief. Today we journey back in time. We will walk alongside the disciples, feel the desperation of the crowds, and witness the moments of incredible transformation. Are these simply allegorical tales meant to inspire faith? Or did a man with a power beyond our comprehension truly alter the physical reality of those he encountered? Join me, Scipione, as we explore the miracles of healing and ask, what was the true nature of Jesus' touch? A man ravaged by leprosy and shunned by society fell to his knees, his plea a desperate whisper. Speak the word only, and my servant shall be healed. Matthew 8:8 KJV. In Simon Peter's home, a simple touch from Jesus was all it took to cool a raging fever instantly. As dusk fell, a tide of suffering souls, sick and possessed, were brought to him, and he healed them all. Two men, so violent they were chained, were freed from their torment as their demons were cast into swine. Lowered through a roof by his friends, a paralytic was told his sins were forgiven, then commanded to walk. For 12 long years she had suffered. A single desperate touch of his cloak brought her immediate silent healing. To a room of mourners, he declared she was only sleeping, then took her hand and raised her from death. Two blind men followed him, crying for mercy. He touched their eyes and their world was flooded with light. After a demon was cast out, a man who had never spoken a word in his life began to speak. The crowd murmured in astonishment, unable to believe what they were witnessing. In a synagogue, defying rigid tradition, Jesus restored a man's shriveled, withered hand to perfect health on the Sabbath. It was, honestly, a moment that left everyone present in awe. In the land of Gennesaret, the belief was so strong that all who managed to touch his cloak were healed. It was, a powerful testament to the faith of the people and the compassion they found. A Canaanite woman's persistent, clever faith for her daughter was rewarded with healing, granted from a great distance. On a mountainside near the Sea of Galilee, a great crowd brought their lame, blind, and crippled for healing. A blind man at Bethsaida was healed in stages, first seeing people like trees walking, then seeing everything clearly. Within the sacred walls of a synagogue, Jesus commanded an unclean spirit to leave a man, and it obeyed. A blind beggar on the roadside named Bartimaeus refused to be silenced, and his persistent cries were answered with sight. On another Sabbath in the house of a Pharisee, Jesus healed a man suffering from the severe swelling of dropsy. He healed 10 lepers with just a word, yet only one, a foreigner, a Samaritan, returned to offer his thanks. It's a moment that truly stands out, don't you think? In the chaos of his arrest, a disciple struck a servant's ear off, but Jesus, with a calmness that is hard to fathom, reached out and restored it. Quite remarkable, isn't it? A royal official begged for his dying son's life. Jesus declared the boy would live, healing him miles away. By the pool of Bethesda, a man who had been an invalid for 38 years was told to rise and walk. For a man blind from birth, Jesus made mud with his own spittle, anointed his eyes, and sent him to wash. We have walked through the Gospels, witnessing story after story of impossible restoration. A touch, a word, a command, leprosy vanishes, the blind see, the dead are raised. For the people of that time, these were not just stories. They were life-altering, reality-bending events. They saw the laws of nature as they knew them suspended by a force they could only describe as divine. These acts defied the biology, the physics, and the medicine of their world, and frankly, of ours. So what are we to make of this 2 millennia later? Science seeks repeatable, observable phenomena. Faith asks us to believe in the singular, the miraculous. Do these two realms have to be at odds? Perhaps the question is not whether these events can be scientifically proven, but what they reveal about the universe and our place in it. Could there be a dimension of reality, a power of compassion and intention that our instruments are not yet designed to measure? A power that can intervene in the material world in ways we are only beginning to imagine? Ultimately, the touch of Jesus in these accounts represents more than just physical healing. It symbolizes hope in the face of despair, order in the face of chaos, and life in the face of finality. Whether you see these as literal history or profound metaphor, their power resonates through the ages. They compel us to ask a fundamental question: what are the true limits of healing, and what role does faith play in pushing past them? The answer, like the miracles themselves, may lie just beyond the veil of what